In this video, I'm going to explain or show how to use Red Rhino for light fixture assemblies. Now, on this drawing on the screen here, it's a picture, or I should say it's a blueprint of a parking lot, okay, a site plan. And it shows let me zoom in a little bit here. It shows two different, here we go. It shows two different outdoor fixtures with three heads. These are pole lights, and you can see they have three heads. So when I'm counting these on paper blueprints, I just highlight each one, and then I go input these in the form of assemblies into Red Rhino. Let me show you that next. I'll go into Red Rhino. Okay, here I have Red Rhino open, and on the left over here, let me just collapse this, we have assemblies for residential, commercial, and structured cabling or low voltage. Now I'm just going to display or explain some of the commercial assemblies here in lighting. So I click on the plus sign for 200, and it shows the different categories. Let me just blow this up a little bit. It shows the categories for assemblies that we have, but what I'm going to show is fixtures. Okay, so I just click on the plus sign. Now, again, my discussion is about outdoor light fixtures. So I'll click on outdoor fixtures. There, and when I do, it displays the different assemblies at the bottom here. Now, let me blow this up a little bit again. You can see the assemblies here: pole top fixture, one head, 20 to 30 foot pole, two head, three head, and four head. Okay, there's different assemblies for bollard lights, small and large, bullet light boxes, recessed ground lights, and so on. Now I'm just going to go put in a three head assembly here so you can see what it looks like when I put one in. I'll put in a quantity of one here and click add, and it populates a material list over on the right. Now we see here that the program where Red Rhino doesn't have pricing for the pole or the fixtures, but this is the labor for it. Okay, again, this is an assembly for outdoor light fixtures. So notice that it has different items listed here: pole top three head, quantity of one with some hours. Okay, labor only. It has 6 wire nuts. It has labor only for setting up the concrete base. Now it doesn't have the concrete in here, but it just has the time and a little bit of money for setting up the pole base. Also, it has labor built in for the 21 to 30 foot pole. It shows 3.54 hours, and then it shows 75 feet of number 10 wire to feed up the pole. Okay, that's how this assembly works for outdoor fixtures, and there's several in Red Rhino. Now I'm showing a lighting plan. I'm going to show some assemblies, other assemblies that are in Red Rhino for lighting. So I have a lighting plan open with it looks like a 2x4 grid ceiling, and when I zoom in here, you'll see that it has 2x4 light fixtures and some emergency 2x4s. Okay, and then over here we see there are several downlights. Okay, what I would do is I would just count all these guys, all the like-for-like receptacles. I would count them, and then I would go input them using Red Rhino assemblies. And I'll show you that again. So I'll go back to the assembly catalog. Here I'm showing the assemblies, the fixture assemblies. I'm going to click on the plus sign. It'll display all the different assemblies. Now, we talked about there being 2x4 assemblies there, rather 2x4 light fixtures. So I'm going to click on recessed. Now, there's lots of different pre-built assemblies here. I'll just read through a few of them. Let me just move this up. So there's 2x4 LED, 2x2, 1x4, and then on down further, I just happen to know that at the bottom here are where the battery backup or the battery packs are. Let me start over. At the bottom are the downlights and the downlights with battery packs. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll up here. I'm going to input one assembly of a 2x4 fixture. I'll put in a quantity 1 and click add. And when I do, it populates to the right, and I'm just going to save it. Now, again, it doesn't have the material price in here for fixtures. You have to get them quoted. But see here, it shows a 2x4 LED or fluorescent lay-in parabolic, and it has a quantity of 1.63 hours each. It also includes 2 earthquaker ceiling wires, a fixture whip 6 foot, and 3 wire nuts. Okay, so that's how you use the assemblies in Red Rhino. Now, of course, if I was doing a real estimate here, I would count all the 2x4 fixtures and put them all in. Now, I'm going to show an example of that. I'm just going to go in and put in 47 of them. Okay, here we see I've input 47 of the 2x4 fixture assembly. So it shows the quantity of 47. Of course, again, 0 for the price of the fixtures. You have to get them quoted. It shows 0.63 hours each, and then it shows an extension of 29.61 hours right here to install all 47 of them, and so on. So what it does is it inputs all the materials you need for that assembly plus labor, and that's how Red Rhino assemblies work. I'll input one more, just downlights. Now I've deleted the rest of the materials just to keep it simple so we can see it clearly. But I scroll down to the bottom of the list here of the assemblies, and I see a fluorescent wall wash or a fluorescent downlight. I'm just going to say that there's 54 of these. Type in 54, click Add, populates to the right. I just click the Save button here. And again, it shows labor only to install the downlights. It shows fixture supports. Look at that, 2 per fixture. Earthquake wires. It shows 54 and 162 wire nuts for the total assemblies of 54 downlights. Okay, now you can edit any of these lines or delete them. In this case, I wouldn't add fixture supports. I'll just click on it and delete it and save my work there. Okay, that's how Red Rhino works so fast using the assemblies. The key is understanding what assemblies we have, and then you can use them effectively and speed up the process of estimating. That's all for this video.